escorted by Amy and Rod Smith. Her school activities include basketball, 99 squash, track, soccer, and cosmetology. Most memorable moment of her career, first EBC win in over a decade. The way we all played as a team was fun and unforgettable. After graduation, she plans to attend college, psychology, and criminal justice. Ella Smith. Galan Paola, escorted by Natasha Paola and Justin Wade. Her school activities include soccer, cheerleading, basketball, track, culture club, sports medicine, and 99 squadron. Her most memorable moment of her career when we beat Marlin for the first time in middle school. After graduation, she plans to attend the University of Hawaii, where I will be studying exercise science to become an athletic trainer. Kellyanne Paola, also known as KB. Jayla Cowley, escorted by her mother, Angela Hancock, and her father, Aaron Cowley. Her school activities include 4 years of basketball, 99 squadron, track, and cheerleading for football. Most memorable moments from her career, creating history by beating conference teams that no one thought we could beat. After graduation, she plans to attend college, majoring in criminology, criminal justice, and play basketball. Taylor Cowley. Alyssa Bonney, escorted by Jody and Darren Watson. Her high school activities include basketball, track, and sports med. Most memorable moment from her career, playing the game with new friends. After graduation, she plans to attend college and major in psychology. Alyssa Bonney. Marze Gantz, escorted by her mom, Siobhan Hunt, and her dad, Shane Gantz. Her school activities include basketball. Most memorable moment from her career when she hit the game buzzer beater in middle school. After graduation, she is undecided. Marze Gantz. Cachet Sledge, escorted by her dad, Philip Sledge, and her grandma, Donna Sledge. Her high school activities include basketball. Most memorable moment of her career, how happy the team was when we beat Carrollton for the last time. After graduation, she plans to join the Marines. Cachet Sledge. Peyton Smith, escorted by Amy and Rod Smith. Her school activities include basketball, 99 squadron, and pre-med. Most memorable moments of her career, winning our first playoff game and being so excited for doing something in the program that hasn't been done in a long time. After graduation, she plans to attend college and continue her medical journey to become a nurse. That is our basketball senior. We have a short video coming up on the video board. let's have a hand for our senior basketball players. As the host of tonight's game, the athletic department at Alliance High School welcomes you to tonight's basketball game between Alliance High School and Minerva High School, and thanks you for your support of high school student athletes. The student athletes, coaches, and officials have put great effort in preparing for this game. Please respect them for their efforts and remember to respect the game, regardless of the outcome. Welcome to the Harry Fales Gymnasium, the home of the Alliance Aviators. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in the greatest country in the world with freedoms like no other. To honor America and in respect for all who have served our country and those that are still serving our country to defend the freedoms we enjoy, we ask gentlemen, please remove your hats, and everyone to please that is able to please stand for the playing of our national anthem by the Alliance High School Pep Band under the direction of Josh Bowling. Thank you, Pep Band. The officials assigned to this game have met the requirements set by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and have been approved by both schools to provide an important role in tonight's game. The officials for this game are Dwayne Fowler, Jim James, and John McHenry. The athletes, coaches, and officials are guests of Alliance High School, and you are requested to so regard them and to so treat them in keeping with the ideals of good sportsmanship. Now to meet the teams. The visitors on the scoreboard, the Minerva Lady Lions. Head coach, Josh Borkel. Assistant coaches, Nick Aprius, Mike DiRocco, and Becca Kovac. Your starters for the Lions. Number 2, Kaylee Lippincott. She's a sophomore. A junior, number 14, Lila Sainer. A junior, number 15, Mackenzie French. A 10th grader, number 21, Lillian Stolpas. And a junior, number 24, Madeline Morkel. Now put your hands together for your host aviator. Head coach, Rod Smith. Assistant coaches, Greg Sampson and Brittany Percy. Your aviator starters. A senior, number 2, Marze Gans. Sophomore, number 10, Alexa Brown. A senior, number 15, Jayla Calley. And a senior, number 23, Pache Sled. And a senior, number 44, Kay Lee. Good luck, ladies.
And there are your starting lineups for tonight's ball game. Senior night here at Harry Fields Gymnasium as the Lady Aviators take on the Lady Lions of Minerva. Getting set for tip-off here. Looks like it's going to be Calic and French for the tip-off.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Calic with the tip. Brown to bring it across the tie line for the Aviators. Gives the Calic. Over to Gantz. Back to Brown, to Calic. She's going to drive. She goes in. Looking for Gantz in the corner. Into KP and out of bounds. Minerva to bring it up. Lippincott back out to Sainer. Inside the French, bucket good. Minerva's on the board first. Brown to bring it across for the Aviators. Calic in the corner, she's looking, gives back to Gantz for three. Offline, no good. Tip. Calic comes up with a rebound. She gives, she drives, no good, rebounded by KP. Sledge with a deep two. Offline, and rebounded by Gantz. She'll give the Sledge, she'll pull for three, and she'll hit it. Stolfitz to bring it up. There's the Morkel, the French. In the corner, to Lippincott. Lippincott's going to drive. Floater no good. Rebounded. Calic to bring it up for the Aviators. She gives to Brown. Brown calls out a play. Here's a KP. Back over to Sledge. To Gantz. The Sledge back to Gantz. Over to Brown. To Calic. Thought about the three. She's going to drive. And it's going to be taken away. French at the other end. She goes up. Shot no good. Gantz with the rebound. Back the other way to Sledge. And she is fouled. Lippincott on the foul. First foul for her. 5:06 here in the first.
Line substitution number 3, Lily White.
Lily White checks in for Sledge. Brown, she pulls for three. Offline, rebounded by Calic. She goes up, bucket good. And we're we're going to have a timeout by the Lions.
Timeout, Minerva, that's a 30-second timeout.
Quick timeout here, so we'll stay right here. 4:57 left in the first. Aviators in front, 4-2. So we come out of that timeout. Stolfitz to bring it up, and we're gonna have a travel. So Calic inbound for the Aviators. He gives to Brown. In the corner to White. Back to Brown to Gantz. She gives to Brown for a deep 2. Offline, rebounded by White. We're going to have a jump ball. And it's going to go Minerva ball.
Substitution number 3, Ireland Kirkpatrick.
4:35 here in the first. Little full court pressure here. It's stolen by Calic. She's going to bring it up the other way. Gives to Gantz. She's going to go up. Bucket good. 6-2. Stolfitz. Gives to Morkel. Back to Stolfitz. Inside, back outside to Sainer. Shot was no good to Morkel. Shot offline, rebounded by Calic and tipped away. I think last touch by Morkel, so Aviator ball. 3:51. Brown at the top. Gives the Calic to Gantz. She pulls for 3. Offline, rebounded by Brown. Over to Gantz. Cross court to Calic. She's going to give the Brown in the corner to White. She's doubled. She gives to Calic. To Brown for 3, and she hits it. Makes it 9-2 in favor of the Aviators. Stolfitz to bring it up. She gives. Gets back. Stolfitz drives, has it tipped away. Calic comes up with it. Gantz all by herself there. Bucket good. 11-2. Stolfitz gives him Morkel. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morkel. 2:33 here in the first. Brown to bring it up for the Aviators. She crosses the timeline. Gives the Gantz. Gives the Calic. She's going to pull for a deep 2. And rebounded. And she's going to launch it down the court. Calic kind of bumps into her, and Kirkpatrick hits the 3 for the Lions. AP gives to White. And it's going to be tipped away. Last touch by Kirkpatrick. Brown to Gantz. In at 43, tipped away. Lippincott going the other way, layup off the mark, no good, and we're going to have a foul. Lippincott got the breakaway there. Just not quite able to finish. 11-5, minute 36, full court pressure by the Lions. Brown to Gantz. She's going to cross the timeline. She's going to give in. I think we're going to have a kick ball there. Calic to inbound. To KP. To Gantz. To Brown. Guarded closely by Lippincott. Gantz. Back to Calic. She gives the Gantz in the corner. To KP. She goes up and we're going to have a turnover. 58 seconds left here in the first. Stolfitz brings it up for the Lions. She's going to drive. She's going to kick out. Lippincott for three, no good. Rebounded. Rebounded again. It's Tia. Layup, no good. Castilla goes up and she's fouled. And that was on KP. That's her first. That's 35 seconds left here. First shot.
Minerva substitution number 15, Mackenzie French. Line number 34, Julia Castilla.
Second shot. No good, rebounded by KP. Calic to bring it up for the Aviators. Kicks it out to Brown for three. And out, no good. Rebounded by the Lions. They're going to go the other way. Into the corner. Kirkpatrick, good. And we're going to have a turnover. 2-1 off the mark. That's how we're going to end the first, 11-8. Aviators in the lead. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back at the start of the second, right after this. So the start of the second here. Aviators in the lead, 11-8. Kirkpatrick in the lead for the Lions with 6. Gantz in the lead for the Aviators with 4. So far, Brown brings it up. Almost taken away by Kirkpatrick. Calic, there's the Brown. It's around a pick. Guarded closely. Gantz, guarded by Kirkpatrick. Go back and forth here. In the corner to Calic, she's going to drive. She's going to go up. Bucket, good. 13-8. As the Aviators get a score off their first drive in the second quarter. 7:15 here in the second. Almost out of bounds. Nice save. Nice Stolfitz, and taken away by Gantz. She's going to go the other way. Layup, good, and the foul. We have a shot for an and one here. Stolfitz, her first foul of the night. Off line and rebounded by Morkel. She's going to bring it up. She's going to give it to Stolfitz. Inside, Castilla, bucket good. 15-10. 6:48 here in the second. Brown gives the Gantz. She's going to go all the way. Layup rolls in and out. Castilla with the rebound. Stolfitz to bring it up. And I think we're going to have a jump ball. And a timeout by Minerva. 6:35 here in the second, 15-10. Aviators in the lead. It's a full timeout, so we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. And we're back after that timeout. Kirkpatrick, the inbound for the Lions. Kirkpatrick gives. Stolfitz tried to throw it off of Gantz, I believe, and she was the last one to touch it. She goes out of bounds, so it's the Aviator ball. Calic to bring it up, or inbound. Brown to bring it up. She's guarded closely by Lippincott. And now she's doubled. She gives the KP. Here's a sled. She's going to drive and try to give to Gantz. Taken away by Stolfitz. Patrick brings it up for the Lions. Gives to Morkel. She gives in the corner for three. Offline, no good. Sainer, rebounded by KP, gives to Gantz. Gantz is going to go up Layup good.
Basket number 2, RZ.
She has 8 on the night and almost a steal there. She gives us Stolfitz across to Sainer. Kirkpatrick. Back to Kirkpatrick at the top. Over to Stolfitz. And Morkel for 3. Offline, out of bounds. Aviator ball, 5:13 here in the second. Brown gives to Calic, to Gantz. She's going to drive, she's going to back out. Give inside to Calic. She's going to spin and go up. Shot no good. She gets the rebound and she'll get the shot to fall. 19-10. Calic with 6 on the night. So Patrick almost has it taken away, and she does by Gantz. Nice play there by Calic. She gives to Calic. She's going to go up a little too strong there. Gives to Brown. Back to Calic for a deep 2, and she hits it. 21-10, 4:30 and counting here in the second. Kirkpatrick. Gives to Morkel in the corner. Is Stolfitz. Back to Morkel. She's going to pull for 2. No good. Rebounded by Brown. Knocked into. And Sainer gives. And she'll be fouled. Lippincott will go to the line. That's Calic's first foul. 4:05 here in the second. Lippincott has 2. First one here. Rolls off the rim, no good.
Last substitution, number 3, Lily White. Minerva substitution, number 12, Delaney Sell. Number 34, Julia Costia. And line number 2, Tyler Lippincott.
Second shot. And she hits that, giving them 11 on the night. Gantz. Guarded closely by Lippincott. She takes it away. Shot good. Full court pressure by the Lions. Gantz up to Lily White. Back to Gantz. Inside to KP. She's going to go up and she's fouled. I believe that was on Sainer.
Fouls on Minerva's number 14. Lila Sainer, her second.
Sainer's second.
Last substitution, number 15, Taylor Calic.
I have a couple of substitutions here.
24, Madeline Morton.
Before the act of shooting, so Calic will inbound for the Aviators. She gives to KP. She's going to pull deep for 3, and she hits it. And we're going to have a turnover. And it's a little shaken up. I think White's going to check in for her. Let her catch her win back there. 3:24 here in the second, 24-13. Calic to inbound. Full court pressure put on by the Lions. Brown back to Calic. She's going to bring it up. She's going to give to White. White's going to drive. She's going to go up. Bucket good. Morkel to bring it across. He's going to drive. Kick it back out to Stolfitz for 3, and she hits it. A little back and forth three-point action as the game starts to heat up. 26-16, 2:55 here in the second. Calic a drive and has a turnover there. Morkel, Lippincott, and a little too much there, as we'll have a turnover. Brown to bring it up. And inside to KP, shot up. She set a nice block and then she went in for the shot offline. She's fouled, so she'll go to the line.
KP, her second, team second. Fouls on Minerva's number 2, Kylie Lippincott, her second, team's fourth.
First shot. A little offline, no good.
Line substitution number 2, Marseille Gantz.
Gantz to check in. Seems like she's all right. Second shot for KP. Offline, almost rebounded. Sell to bring it up. Gives to Morkel. Back out to Stolfitz for 3, and she hits it again. 26-19. Brown. Gantz. Calic. To Brown, she's going to pull up for 3. Deep 3, she hits it. Big time 3 there. Sell. Gives to Morkel. She's going to bring it up. She's going to give to Stolfitz. She's going to be chased off the line by the Aviators. He's back to Sell. Almost taken away. Kirkpatrick inside. Back out. Morkel, the Sell. She's going to drive. She's going to go up. Shot no good. Calic comes down with it. She's going to get the Gantz. A little too far. And we're going to have a little timeout here by Alliance. Minute 16 left in the second, 29-19. Gantz and Calic leading the way for the Aviators, both with 8. And Stolfitz and Kirkpatrick leading the way for Minerva, with both having 6. 10-point game. We get a shot of the scorer's table there. Morkel to bring it up for the Lions. She's met by Gantz and Brown. She's got to give it up. She gives it to Sell. Sell wants to give inside. She's got to go over. Stolfitz in the corner. She's cut off by Calic. Back out to Morkel. Over to Stolfitz. He gives a sell. And Morkel. And Kirkpatrick. A little back and forth. Stolfitz for three, no good. Looks like it's rebounded by the Lions. Sell thought about the three, and she's kind of cut off there and then fouled. That's Brown's first. Second team foul. French is going to check in for Sell for Minerva. 31 seconds left. Kirkpatrick. Here's the Morkel. The Stolfitz. And they're really chasing her off the line now after she hit those 2 threes earlier. Kirkpatrick. Tipped away. Gantz is going to go the other way. He's all alone. Layup, no good. And Gantz wants that one back. 10 seconds left. Patrick to inbound. She gives to Morkel. She's going to bring it across. She gives to French for a deep two. And French hits it right at the buzzer there, making it 29-21 at the end of the second. So with that, we're going to head into halftime. A little 10-minute pause before we start the third, as the Aviators are in front 29-21 over the Lions. We're going to run a little commercial ad. We'll be right back after this.
You like spending time with your family, but have you planned for when that is not possible? Guiley & Guiley provide affordable estate planning protecting you and your family. Our experience is your solution. Guiley & Guiley.
So start of the third here. Calic to inbound. There's the Brown. She's doubled. Gets the Gantz. She's going to bring it across. She's going to go give him the KP. Shot good. Morkel. Back and forth to Stolfitz. Full court pressure by the Aviators. Got to get it across. They do. It's Lippincott. She's going to be doubled in the corner here. We're going to have a jump ball. It's inbound. The Moracle almost tipped away by Gantz. Stolfitz, Lippincott for three, no good. Calic comes up with the rebound. He'll bring it up. He gives Gantz down low and taken away. Lippincott's going to go the other way. Layup no good. Shot good by Sainer.
And the basket by number 14, Lila Sainer.
Calic to inbound. The Gantz back to Calic. He's going to bring it up, gives the KP. She's going to drive. She's going to go up. Shot no good. She was fouled.
Fouls on Minerva's number 14, Lila Sainer. Her third.
Shot, or foul occurred before the shot, so Calic to inbound for the Aviators. Gives down low to KP. She goes up. Shot no good. Rebounded by Lippincott. She's going to throw it up. And saved by Sainer, but turnover, and Sledge will go the other way. Gives the Gantz. Inside to Calic. She's going to spin. She's going to go up off the glass and good. Gives her 10 on the night. Inside. Tried to get inside to French. A little offline there, so Aviators will take possession. Calic to inbound. There's going to be a lot of pressure here by the Lions. Gantz in a foot race with Stolfitz. She's now doubled by Stolfitz and Lippincott. And we're going to have a timeout. Coach Smith. Quick timeout here, 30 seconds, so we'll stay right here. 6:09 left in the third, 33-23. 10-point lead by the Aviators on senior night here at Harry Fales Gymnasium. Calic to inbound. He gives a Sledge and almost turned over, and I think it is a turnover. Stell comes up with it. Kirkpatrick's going to go up, shot, rolls in, and it's good. Gantz gives the Calic. Trying to break the press here. Gives back to Gantz. She's going to go inside, gives the KP, shot up and good. Sell. Trying to get across the timeline. Gives to Stolfitz. And to Kirkpatrick.
Fouls on the Lancers, number 23, Michelle Sledge, her first.
There's a shove on Sledge, her first foul. Stopping the clock at 5:27.
Substitution, number 34, Julia Costia.
Castillo checks in for Minerva. Stolfitz doubled. And she gives it Kirkpatrick. Back to Stolfitz in the corner for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Sledge. She's going to give the Gantz in a foot race for the ball. Gantz comes up with it. There's the Calic at the top. She pulls at the foul line. Shot good. 37-25. Sal will bring it up. Gives it Kirkpatrick. Down low to Castilla and out of bounds.
Lions substitution, number 3, Lily White. Minerva substitution, number 24, Madeline Morkel.
Calic inbounds. Brown will bring it up. 4:39 here in the third. She'll give back to Calic. She'll drive and go up. Bucket rolls in. It gives Calic 14 on the night, 39-25. Back to Calic. She's going to drive. Up and good. 41-28, 16 on the night for Calic. Back and forth. Morkel for three. Rattles out. She gets another shot at it. And she hits the two. 41-30. 3:25. Brown to bring it up. She's guarded closely by Reddick. Gives the White. The KP. The Calic. Guarded by Kirkpatrick. She's going to go in. She loses it. Kirkpatrick comes up with it. She gives a Sell. Sell's going to go all the way and almost blocked by Gantz. Layup no good. Calic comes up with it, and Reddick a little back and forth here. Sell pulls up for two. Offline, rebounded by KP. Gantz comes up with it. She's on the foot race here with Reddick. She's going to go in. Shot up, no good. And rebounded by Morkel, and we're going to have a foul on Brown.
Her second, team second. Minerva substitution, number 15, Mackenzie French.
Sell to inbound for the Lions. Morkel to bring it up. Moves the Sell. She crosses the timeline. She kicks it down inside to Reddick. Back out to Morkel for three. Off the rim, no good. And rebounded by French and then taken away by Calic. Gantz. Very closely by Sell. She's going to drive, give the KP, and there's going to be a foul. Costia on the foul, her second. 2:08 here in the third.
Minerva substitution, number 21, Lily Stolfitz. Lions substitution, number 23, Michelle Sledge.
Sledge checks in. KP will sit down. Calic to inbound. There's the Gantz. Back to Calic. He's going to spin. Kick it back out to Sledge for three. Offline. Castillo's going to go the other way. Shot up, no good. Stolfitz was fouled in the act of shooting. She'll go to the line. Minute 52 in the third.
Her first, team's third.
First shot. She hits it, making it a 10-point game. Second shot, no good, and rebounded by Brown. She'll bring it up. Guarded closely, gives to White, and taken away by French. She'll bring it up the other way. She's going to launch it down to Stolfitz. She's going to go up and loses it, and it's going to be Aviator ball. Calic to inbound. Full court pressure by the Lions. Gantz to bring it up. Run down the sideline. She's going to pull up here. There's the Calic. And we're going to have a foul.
Also, Minerva's number 34, Julia Costia, her third, team's third. Last substitution, number 44, AP.
Calic. The Gantz at the top. To White. Back to Calic. She's going to drive. She's going to go up. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Brown, though. So she'll go to the line.
Falls on Minerva's number 34, Julia Costia.
Costia on the foul. That's her fourth. 53 seconds even left in the third. First shot for Brown.
Minerva substitutions, number 2, Kyler Lippincott, number 3, Arlen Kirkpatrick. At the line, number 10.
Lippincott will check in for the Lions. Second shot for Brown. No good, but Calic gets a rebound. Layup offline. Across the cell to Morkel for three, and she hits it. Calic to bring it up for the Aviators. She's going to give to Brown and tipped. Reddick comes up with it, and she gets the bucket. The fast break score now, it's 41-36, 18 seconds. Full court press by the Lions. Gantz to bring it up. Going to give the Calic. She's going to hold for the last shot here. Calic drives into KP. Shot up, in and out, no good. And we're going to have a jump ball, stopping the clock at 0.2 seconds. Not really enough to get anything going, but maybe a toss in and hook, and just not enough there. So that's the end of the third. We're going to head to the fourth. Aviators still in the lead, 41-36, but the Lions have found a little life at the end of the third. We'll be right back. Start of the fourth. So the start of the fourth, Aviators in front, 41-36. Out come the Lions. It looks like Kirkpatrick, Reddick, Lippincott, Morkel are out there, and Brown, Gantz, Callett, KP, and White for the Aviators. She gives to Reddick. Reddick's going to drive. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Brown. She's going to bring it up. Guarded by Reddick. To White. She's going to drive. Shot up. Off the backboard, no good. We're going to have a little tip ball there. Reddick gets it inside. Lippincott shot up and good.
Number 2,
41-38. Brown. The Gantz. Inside the Callett. She's going to back down. She's going to go up, shot, no good, and dump ball. Callett gives a KP. She's going to pull for three at the top. Offline, no good. Rebounded by Callett, and she's going to go up. And she was fouled, so she'll go to the line for two.
Minerva's number 24, Madeline Morkel.
Foul on Morkel. That's her first. Callett's first shot. She hits it, making it 42-38. 17 on the night for her. Second shot. Hits that as well, 43-38. 6:55 here in the fourth. Stolfitz to bring it up. He's going to kick it out. Reddick. Reddick guarded closely by White and taken away by Gantz. She's going to go the other way. Layup. No good. Gantz gets up pretty quick after that. Hard fall there. She'll go to the line. She hit the floor a couple times tonight. Lucky to get up both times. 6:31 left in the game, 43-38. Well, I guess it was before the act of shooting, so Gantz will drive. Is a Callett, almost taken away by Sainers. Callett's going to drive, give the KP, and out of bounds. Reddick to inbound. Almost taken away by White. Her first on the night. Reddick to inbound. A lot of pressure here put on. Gantz and Stolfitz. And we're going to have a foul. Gantz's second foul of the night. Second team foul. Both teams have two team fouls here in the fourth. 6:14. A lot of pressure going to be put on by the Aviators here. And we're going to have a timeout by Minerva.
Timeout, Minerva. It's a 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. 6:14 left in the game, 43-38. Kirkpatrick leading the way for the Lions with 8, followed by Stolfitz. Calic for the Aviators with 18, leading the way, followed by Gantz with 8, and KP with 7. Reddick to inbound. There's a Kirkpatrick. Patrick's going to drive. Gets the roll. Making it 43-40. Inbound into Cowlett. She's going to bring it up. There's the Brown. The Gantz. 5:45. Gantz is going to drive, kick out to Calic for 3. Off the line, no good. And we're going to have a foul. Patrick's going to bring it up, 5:29. In the corner. Back out to Kirkpatrick for 3. Rattles out, no good. Rebounded by Sainer. She's going to go up and she's going to be fouled. Brown's third foul. First shot for Sainer, good. 43-41. Second shot. 1 point game. Gantz brings it up. It's inside the Calic. Calic's going to back down. She's going to go up. Shot good. It's the kind bounce off the rim. 45-42, 4:55 left in the game. Kirkpatrick's going to drive. Shot and the foul. It's 5 team fouls on the Aviators. Kirkpatrick will go to the line for the and 1. Shot. Good, and that ties it up here. Calic to inbound to Brown. She gives it to KP, back to Calic. She's going to bring it across, 4:40 and counting. Here's the Brown. Inside to KP, she's going to back around. She's going to shoot, no good. Rebounded by Reddick, and she stepped out under the hoop. And we're going to have a quick timeout here by Coach Smith and the Aviators as the Lions battle back to tie this thing up. 4:28 here left in the fourth. 45-45. 4:28 left in the game. Tie ball game, 45-45. Calic to inbound for the Aviators. Calic looking. Here's the Brown up top. Thought about the three. Here's the Calic. She's going to drive. She's going to go up. Shot good and the foul. So she'll go to the line. Potential three-point play, 47-45. Foul is on Lippincott. That's her third. Shot good. That makes it a three-point game, 48-45, 4:20 and counting. Patrick's going to bring it up. She's going to kick it out. And Lippincott, she's going to kick it back out to Kirkpatrick. She's going to pull for three in the corner. No good. Rebounded by Brown. And somehow she keeps it inbound. Yep, she traveled. And she was struggling to keep it in bounds under the hoop there. .406 in the fourth. Stolfus to inbound. She gives to Lippincott. She's going to drive. She falls and loses the ball. And the Aviator ball is Lippincott a little slow to get up. 3:59 here. Cowlick to inbound. Here's the Gantz, and she'll be fouled by Lippincott. Their feet got tangled up there. And that's her fourth foul, and the team's fourth foul. So
Minerva substitution with the 24, Madeline Morton.
she'll sit down. Calic to inbound, gives to Gantz. Gantz is going to bring it up. Guarded closely by Reddick. Has to give to Calic. Calic's going to drive. The whole defense is on her, and there's going to be a turnover. Morkel to Reddick. Shot good. We're down to just a one-point game again, 3:25. Gantz is going to bring it up, 48-47. She's going to go coast to coast. Shot offline, no good. Rebounded by Morkel. We're going to go back the other way. Reddick going to drive and tried to give it to Sainer, I believe. It's a little too high there. Cowlick inbounds to Brown. Brown's going to bring it up. Guarded by Morkel. He's going to drive, and she's fouled. Stopping the clock at 3:02. That's on Morkel. That's her second, and that's the team's fifth. So Brown will go to the line for the Aviators. First shot. Puts them up by 2. Second shot. She hits them both. That puts them up by 3. Morkel to inbound. Gives us Stolfitz. Kirkpatrick in the corner to Sainer for 3. No good. Rebounded by Stolfitz. She's going to drive, and she's going to be fouled.
Number 2, Marseille Gantz, her third.
And that's on Gantz. That's her third. First shot. She hits it. Second shot. She hits it. Stolfitz 2 for 2 at the line. Gants to bring it up. Guarded by Lippincott. And she's got 4 fouls. She's got to be careful. Here's the Cowlick. Cowlick's going to drive, and she traveled. .231 left in the game. Stolfitz inbound. Here's to Kirkpatrick. Back to Stolfitz. Guarded by Gantz. And we're going to have a foul. Maybe Gantz's 4th.
Fouls on the line says number 2, whereas they Gantz, her 4th.
Both number 2s on both teams are going to have to be careful as they both have 4 fouls. 2:21 left in the game. Stolfitz at the line. First shot. No good. Keeping the score 50-49. Second shot. Underway. And no good. Rebounded by Brown. She's going to bring it up. Across the timeline. 2:15 and counting. And we're going to have a carry. Turnover. Patrick and Morkel. To Reddick. Back to Morkel, back to Reddick. Reddick's going to drive. Shot good. That puts him up 51-50. Minute 45. Cowlick to bring it up for the Aviators. She gives inside to KP. She's going to back down, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line. That stops the clock at a minute 35. Minerva's up by 1. First shot for KP. In and out, no good. Keeping it 51-50. Second shot. Gets the lucky bounce. That ties it up, 51-51. Stolfitz to bring it up, gives to Mortigue, out to Lippincott. Reddick in the corner. To Kirkpatrick. Coach wants him to spread out here. Back to Reddick. Thought about the 3. She's looking, and we're going to have a timeout by Minerva. Minute 07. 51-51. We're going to step away real quick. We'll be right back. Tie ball game, 51-51. Minute 07 left here in the fourth. Stolfitz to inbound. Merkel. Kirkpatrick. Into Merkel in the corner. Back out Kirkpatrick, 55 seconds. They got to be careful. They don't want to foul. Merkel goes inside. The Stolfitz shot no good. Tipped away. Callett comes up with it. The Aviators going to go the other way. And we're going to have a timeout by the Aviators, stopping the clock at 40.7 seconds.
Timeout, Alliance. It's a 30-second timeout.
Alliance is going to try to go for the last shot, I imagine. Or at least leaving very little time for the Lions to retaliate. Both teams with 5+ fouls, so as you see there, coach saying no foul, do not foul them. So here we go, 40.7 seconds in the game. Tie ball game, 51-51. Callett to inbound. Gives the Gantz. Gantz inside to KP. And we're going to have a foul. 35.5 seconds.
Also, Minerva's number 20, Ivy Reddick.
Reddick on the foul. It's her third. Both teams in the bonus. KP to take her first. Off the front, no good. Stays tied. Second shot for KP. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by KP, though. He gives to Gantz to Brown. She pulls for three. Offline. And we're going to have a travel. Callett to inbound, 25 seconds. She gives to Gantz. Now we're going to have a turnover. Tie game, 23.9 seconds. Neither team can really give a foul here. Lippincott to bring it up. And she's doubled, and we're going to have, I believe, a jump ball. And we're going to have a timeout.
Full timeout.
Just before the jump ball call came in, we had a timeout there. 16.7 seconds. Still tied, 51-51, both teams in the bonus. Definitely don't want to foul, but definitely don't want to foul with a possibility of an and-one three-point play. Kirkpatrick is going to drive. She's cut off. She's going to go up. Shot no good. Rebounded by KP. And we're going to have a timeout. As they're discussing on whether there was a foul or not. I believe.
Timeout, Alliance. That's a full timeout.
A full timeout for Alliance. Stopping it at 7.6 seconds, 51-51. Calic to inbound for the Aviators. 7.6 seconds. Enough time to get down the court and get a shot off. And we're going to have a foul.
Fouls on Alliance is number 2, whereas the Alliance, her 5th. Alliance substitution number 23, Shane Sledge.
It's an offensive foul. It's an offensive foul.
Lippincott will go to the line for the Lions. Their shot. Off the line, no good.
Substitution number 14, Ryan Saint.
Second shot for Lippincott. And she hits it. They go up by 1, 7.6 seconds. They got to hurry. She's got to go up. Shot. No good. And Minerva wins. Last second comeback, 52-51.